John Leone standing by with a couple of outstanding scholar athletes. They are the Maroon Club Scholar Athletes of the Year. Here's John.
Absolutely right, Gary. They are the best of the best, and it's always great when you can not only chat with two scholar athletes, but you know, these are two athletes, Gary, who represent part of the 20% of Lafayette students who play a Division I sport here at Lafayette. It's an absolutely incredible thing. Katelyn Arnold, double major in government law and economics. And Katelyn, talk to us a little bit about what the Maroon Club Scholar Athlete of the Year means to you.
Yeah, it's a tremendous honor. You know, it's a privilege just to be a student athlete at Lafayette and to represent Lafayette and all those who've come before us. So to receive its recognition from the Maroon Club is truly an honor.
You know, you're a goalkeeper for the women's field hockey team, obviously, and a double major, and you happen to carry a 3.94 grade point average. John Feinstein, our guest tonight, had a 3.94, but it took him 4 years cumulatively to get to 3.94. How do you balance everything that you do? Playing a Division I sport is an incredible load.
Yeah, you know, it's obviously a balance. You have a certain amount of time to accomplish all that you need to. So you have to manage your time and make sacrifices when necessary. But I think I've tried to think of academics and athletics not as competing interests, but as complements. So to hold myself to a standard on the field and in the classroom and keep that mentality consistent, and I've just tried to do that over the past 4 years.
You know, Katelyn, you're also a 360 leader with Lafayette's prestigious Oaks Leadership Academy. Talk to us a little bit about what that has meant for you.
Yeah, I think that, you know, the number one takeaway you take from Oaks Leadership is that leadership's really a skill. So all of us in the academy have some sort of personality characteristic that allows us to have the potential to be really strong leaders, but to really learn that it's a skill and develop those skills and develop how to work with different types of people and unite 23 different types of girls in a common goal.
Outstanding. You know, one last thing, Katelyn, you've built an incredible resume here at Lafayette. Talk to us a little bit about what's on the horizon. You and I had a moment to talk about it just a little bit.
Yeah, so I'd like to go back to work for a bit. I've been working at PPL in Allentown for a bit, so I'd like to return there and then eventually go to law school.
Terrific, Katelyn. Congratulations to you and all you've done. Let's turn our attention to Trevor Houck. Trevor is a pitcher on our baseball team. He's a civil engineer, carrying a 3.84, something like that, but an outstanding academic record. Trevor, you also, the Maroon Club Scholar Athlete on the men's side. Tell us a little bit about what it means to you.
Yeah, it's an honor to see the past recipients of the award and see their accomplishments and achievements along with Kate and myself, and having our accomplishments be relatively level with them. It's a special honor.
Well, we know how important the faculty and student relationship is in the school here. Obviously, the chemical engineer, or civil engineering department, the entire engineering department is very, very close. It's a close-knit group. Talk about some of the faculty folks that have had an impact on you.
Right. I've taken about 6 classes with one professor in particular, Steve Kurtz, in the civil engineering department. He teaches a lot of the structural engineering classes, and his passion for what he teaches really rubbed off on not just me, but all the students he teaches, which sort of egged me on to, you know, take ownership in what I'm studying here.
Any branch of engineering as a pitcher on the baseball team, and again, like Katelyn, carrying that kind of academic load, it's a tremendous responsibility. You got to be organized, I imagine, but how do you manage to do it with baseball being such a demanding sport time-wise?
Yeah, so we start up next weekend, so the next, I don't even know how many weekends, we're going to be on the road, traveling and whatnot, but you just got to find every opportunity possible on the bus, on the plane, to just get every work you have done. It's definitely a grind. It's hard, but it's definitely manageable.
And like Katelyn, you are also a member of the Oaks Leadership Academy. Tell us a little bit about your experience with that group.
Yeah, the Oaks Leadership program is great. It's sort of, for me, being shy when I first got here, it's sort of, I realized that you didn't have to be a vocal leader to start. It kind of went through the stages of, you know, being the leader by example and gaining credibility for yourself, and eventually getting to that vocal and enforcing leader that we all want to be.
Well, young folks, I've been here long enough to see kids come in as freshmen and leave as seniors. The transformation is incredible. And Trevor, I think you hit on it a little bit. You're like unpolished gems, and by the time you leave here, you're all polished up. Congratulations to you both on a terrific career at Lafayette. And good luck with graduation and the rest of the spring semester.